Good morning. Well, it's early in the morning, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's a little chilly outside and it's going to be raining today. Yesterday, we even had some tornado warnings, but soon will be golf time. So this morning I got up early. Last year I bought some new camera equipment for this coming season, a Hohem Hohem M7 iSteady. And I really haven't had much of a chance to get used to it or operate it until now. So this is the first go around. I don't always have someone to hold a camera. And well, this is the next best thing. The other piece of equipment I bought last year was a lapel mic, a dual mic setup to allow much better audio clarity no matter where I stand at. It's very important. If you can't hear what I'm saying, it's kind of worthless. A lot of people that I've seen make videos, they kind of leave this part out. So these are two really nice pieces of equipment that I've got. I want to take and get this type of stuff because I'm planning on taking some lessons here this next coming up or real soon actually. But need a pre-season warm-up. I'm 64 years old. I'll be 65 here this year. And every year I like to take a refresher course with our local pro. And it kind of gets me back into the swing of things. This morning, right off the get-go, I pulled up the Pro TVX is up operational, and it's just an absolutely love that. I've had it now for about a month. There's nothing about it I don't like. It's cost effective. It's very accurate. It's got a huge hitting area down here. And to be honest with you, it's just a lot of fun. It gives me all the metrics and just follow me along here. The metrics here are basically, a summary of what the shot was, how it came through, and it's being projected with this cheap Amazon 2000 lumen projector. It's absolutely lovely. I got the garage lights. This is in my garage. And my wife and I golf here is quite often. One of the reasons I built it. So anyways, this gives me a lot of data of what actually happened to the ball. Did I strike it good? Did I get it clean? What actually happened? Yes, I'll be right with you. Anyways, here's been some practice shots this morning. And this is another monitor. Everything's being ran on this fairly powerful laptop, and I've got a cooling pad underneath it that's refrigerated to pull cold air, push cold air up and through. So anyway, so this is going to give me, spin verifications, my hot zones, my dispersions, what kind of arcs. And you see, that's not too bad. Right now, I'm working on 50-yard shots, just 50-yard shots, keeping it simple. I also picked up a couple of new wedges this year, and actually a new set of clubs, Ping irons, and believe it or not, Cobra OPTM woods and fairway woods, and a couple hybrids to boot. I really like the way they hit, and I really like the Future Fit 33. I really firmly believe it's a set of clubs that's going to grow. I can't say grow old with me because I am old. will advance with me as I deteriorate. No, hopefully. Right now, everything, the woods are in a regular flex, while the shafts, other than the wedges, are in adult flex, or that's a nice way of saying old fart flex. So, anyways, I've set up the GS Pro practice range to 50 yards. I put a T-bar, not a T-bar, a green up there surrounded by sand. And you can do this in the settings here, where you can just sit there and go dynamic holes, and build, and you can adjust whatever you want to it. Like there's an island. Let's try that. See what it kind of looks like. It's a lot of fun. It kind of breaks the monotony up a bit. Let's see if I can put some balls in the water. Got that a little fat. A little over the top. Roll over. Nope. It's kind of fun. Stay nice and dry. Hot coffee when you want it. I get kind of used to this. Maybe a little too much coffee this morning. This is really a lot of fun. I do enjoy these par 3 courses. I don't hit it as long as I used to. When I was younger, of course, every old guy can say that. Don't hit them as long as I used to. Come on. There we go. That's much more the thing, right? All right. So, I think I put one in yesterday. That's a real rarity. All right. Now, one of the nice things about this is that I can simply take and move this around wherever I want to. So let's go over here to the sand. Okay, I got 16 yards. So this 56 degree is really not going to work all that well. Let's try a 60 degree. And it's telling me I'm 3 foot 4 inches under the pin, under the hole. All right, so let's try setting one up there. We're going to go a little open. A little too much. There we go. Much better. All right. So you get to start working out of the sand a bit. Didn't know that was coming, right? Got a really interesting. I'm kind of I love wedges. This is another one from Ping, and that was a Ping 60, by the way. They're $259. and the spin on that last shot was 66, well, call it 6,700 RPMs of backspin. That thing was it's still up there spinning. Okay, this is the Bunker, B-U-N-K-R, Bunker, 64 degrees. It is just a lovely club. I got this after watching a couple of YouTube videos. I said, oh, I got to have me one of these. So it's basically meant to get you out of the stuff. Tall stuff, sandy stuff, just kind of, you need to punch out of the stuff. So it's kind of reminiscent of the Ping I2s. It's got that, I don't know what do you want to call it, back in the 80s when I had a set of Ping I had ISI coppers. Love those things. Boy, they're heavy. I'd like to have another set just to put on the wall. But, you know, at 65, they're just going to end up in a yard sale. So if you can't use it, down the road it goes. All right, this was designed for square to square, and just take a regular swing at it. So let's see if we can get it close. Six 5,900 RPMs. Now this is a 64 degree wedge, 14 and a half degree bounce. It comes out fairly clean. I mean, it feels very, very smooth on impact, using that bounce first, getting down underneath the ball. There she goes. A little better. But you don't have to hit open with it, which is kind of a really nice thing. So if you're not used to opening it up, this is a good tool. Just another trick in the bag, you might say. It doesn't take much of a swing to get there. There she goes. And I'll sit out here and I'll just practice these shots for hours. Have some coffee. Almost. Zeroing in on it. All right. Well, enough of that. I like wedges. I like wedge play. When I was younger, I never really enjoyed working with wedges. I had an instructor here locally. What was it, last year, the year before last? Actually, I got a putting lesson from him. And then we went and had a day on actual putting greens, and we started talking about wedges, and that's when I got a wedge lesson. And it just kind of opened my eyes up to a larger part of the game that I've just been working on nonstop for the past year or two. And once you understand a wedge, it's great. Can be, game changing, I guess you want to say. I hate that analogy, but it is a lot of fun. Of course, hitting off of a mat is a heck of a lot easier than hitting out of a ball that's sunk into a barren spot of grass, and you got to scoop it out or hit. You chunk it, so it's a lot more challenging to hit off grass. So usually in the early spring, summer, I'll hit over about 7 minutes from my home to Deer Valley, and the owners there let me putt pitch, putt, and stuff because they know I'm not going to tear anything up. But for the last, I don't know, 18 years, I've been doing that. And for 16 of those, I've been doing it wrong. So that's taking a lesson from a PGA certified instructor is definitely worth your time and energy. I know it was for me. It was money well spent. And my enjoyment of the game is a lot better. Well, anyways, it's turning into one of those run-on videos, and we don't need that. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my simulator, and thank you very, very much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.